Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Gathalion. Welcome back to Destiny. Today, Bungie put out a trailer for Year 2, or like a teaser for Year 2, and they dropped a lot of bombs in it. We're going to find out a lot during the live stream tomorrow, but I wanted to go over a still from the trailer itself, because I found it to be the most interesting piece there, or one of the most interesting stills that they showed. It's the new character screen, and there's a couple interesting things on it. We're going to go over each of them along the way. We've got, obviously, here with the new ghost shell, they did show scenes of Lord Shaxx selling ghost shells, so it does appear that ghost shells will be something you could purchase in there. I know a few people have actually caught that and seen that on Twitter. The next thing is down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Those are going to be artifacts. Artifacts are going to be another equipable slot for your character, augmenting different abilities and stats for your character. So there are going to be a new item slot with the artifacts. Now we're going to move on to the most interesting part, and that's the return of light and how it's no longer tied to your character's level directly. Your character, it's light. Your light scores an average of the attack and defense values across all of your currently equipped gear. A higher light score improves both your damage output and your defense. So, your light level is no longer tied to your character level. So we're all going to be level 40, but then we're all going to have this. See how he has 214 light. This is basically an accumulation of all of the attack stats on every weapon equipped, and all of the defense stats on all of the armor equipped, and that will decide our overall power and effectiveness. This is a much better system than what has been in place in Destiny so far, because before, your light would give you a massive spike in power rather than giving you an incremental growth in power, which is something a lot of folks inside the community have been clamoring for, is not that huge spike, that sudden upward growth that made each piece of gear kind of feel, you know, useless as you got them until you got the entire set enough light to get up to your next light level. Now, hopefully and seemingly, whenever you get your next helmet, glove, or even weapon, you will go up in your light value. Your light value will go up as long as those are upgrades, and you should see an overall immediate feeling of more damage output and more defensive ability for your character. This is going to be more of an MMO type system compared to what Bungie and Destiny has done before. It's very comparable to, say, item level, item level in World of Warcraft. Your gear level is going to have its own effectiveness. What this is going to do is, I think we're going to start seeing where people are like, all right, well, you have to have light score X to get into the raid, which will make sense, because I'm sure that raid activities and nightfall activities and other things will have a recommended light stat for your character to be able to be effective inside of that raid. It is essentially somewhat similar to the current light system, but at the same time, it's very, very different from the light system, because it takes every stat that you have and makes it an average. So every piece of gear matters, not just your armor, but also the attack stats from your weapons. I think that this really embraces the RPG side of Destiny, but at the same time, it's still, you know, it's still got all the actiony side of it, but we're embracing that RPG and MMO-ness of Destiny. I think that's really what's going to drive this game to being what it should have been in Year 1 and what it can be going forward. The potential has always been there. Let me know how you guys feel about this new light system going into the Taken King. We're going to learn a lot more during the stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. I will see you guys there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you back inside of Destiny.